Hi Gearslutz, this is Paul Farrell-Stevens. I'm Sales and Marketing Manager for Unity Audio, and I'd like to introduce you to some of our new products that we have displaying at Musikmesse. I'll take you from the products from the bottom to the top of the range. So we have our near-field Rock Mark II monitor, which is becoming, quite honestly, the de facto mixing and mastering speaker. It's probably somewhere in the order of 60% of the British hits in the last 2 years were either mixed, tracked or mastered on rocks. So it's a near-field monitor, sealed cabinet design, ribbon tweeter, which we use across the range, and we use a Corian front baffle, which is a zero resonance front baffle that doesn't add anything into the audio chain. There's no limiters in the speakers, very, very pure audio signal path. We use Tim DePavicini Class AB amplifiers that are very, very high quality. It's transparent. We're known for having brutally honest monitors, and these certainly subscribe to that kind of a process. The new speaker that we're introducing, or have introduced recently, is the big brother to the Rock. It's a two-way design, so all Rock speakers are a two-way speaker. But it has a larger LF driver, and we've gone to a slightly different, what's called an AMT tweeter. So it's a ribbon-based tweeter. Same philosophy, sealed cabinets. These just go a little bit louder and a little bit deeper. The Rocks, they go from minus 3 dB point of 37 Hertz to 50 Hertz, 50 kilohertz. The Super Rock goes from 35 Hertz to 50 kilohertz, so it just digs a little bit deeper. Perfect for a tracking environment or a slightly larger room. And then we go to our new modular system, which starts out at birth, a Boulder, which is our three-way midfield large main monitor. Features twin firing dual woofers, and we actually have a unique coaxial mid and tweeter. So the tweeter's in the center, and then we have a little 5.5-inch radiating mid-range drive unit. That's phase coherent over 5 octaves. So it's exceptionally good for imaging and placement of instruments and so forth. As I say, twin firing woofers. Minus 3 dB point is 35 Hertz, but like all of our speakers, they roll off at 6 dB per octave from there downwards, so you get very, very gentle room loading. New for the show is what we call a Babe, which is a Boulder active bass extender. So it's a stereo pair. We cross them over at 167, and essentially it's an extension cabinet that gives flat down to about 20 Hertz in room. It increases the SPL, but because we use a super tight sealed cabinet, they're very, very, very fast. Beauty of the system is it's modular. So you can start with the Boulders, and then you can add a pair of Babes. They come with external amplifiers, which you can see in the rack here, and a DSP unit, where we do all the crossing over. There's no room correction, it's purely just so that we can cross over. But what you can actually do is add another set, so you could have 4 Babes, which would make an incredible mastering system. Very, very versatile, so you can mount them horizontally, vertically. You can have a vertical array, and you can mount them in a wall, or you can mount them externally. So they're not like true subs that typically you cross over about 80 Hertz. These go up a little bit higher. So as I say, they cross over at 167. It's an exceptionally dynamic, truthful, and honest system that you can mix on for hours. In fact, we kind of labeled it the main monitor system that you can mix on, which is fairly unique. And that kind of concludes really where we're at with our monitor range at the moment. As I say, 60% of the great hits in the UK, all done on our speakers. We have Adele, Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran. Biggest selling albums of 2014 were at some point used our speakers to create the sonic sound signature. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us, and take care. Thanks ever so much. Really appreciate it.